Hey everybody, Paul at Dream Guitars, and this is a custom-made, handmade Resonator guitar by Ron Phillips. In the Resonator world, of course, you have National Resophonic. They're making these great guitars, but there are also a number of custom makers out there hand building them just like the many acoustic builders we have. So that's what we're looking at here. This is handmade through and through, German silver body, Tricone Resonator guitar by Ron Phillips. Ron is one of the first custom resonators I ever heard many years ago. Orville Johnson, one of the greatest slide players around from Seattle, Washington area. If you have not heard Orville Johnson, go download his music today. He's got tone to spare and he sings like a bird. I think you'll dig it. Anyway, I heard one of these in his hands and I always remember that sound because to me, if you ever played vintage National guitars, like from the 20s, the big difference is whether it's the materials or the aging or something, there's a roundness to the attack. The notes fire out with this sort of round, slightly mellower attack. And that's what I hear in Ron's guitars too, even when they're brand new. So really hip. This one's from 2006, even though it looks brand new. I think this was obviously a case queen, didn't get much love. So it's ready for somebody to beat up on it. So hopefully you'll be one of those people. But it's a large body, sort of a, as opposed to, he makes a lot of what's called a parlor size resonator, but this is the full size. Again, it's tricone, which as I mentioned earlier, on resonator guitars, they're usually single cone, which is one big cone, about 9 or 10 inches, and then, or tricone where there's 3 smaller ones like we have here. And for those of you who don't know resonators, a quick little lesson. There's basically inside a cone, which looks like an aluminum speaker facing inward. And in this case, there's 3 of those. And then the strings vibrate the bridge, which actually rests directly on top of the cones and vibrates those cones like a speaker. And then they come out. These were the first acoustic amplified guitars back when people had to play guitar with orchestras and pianos and banjos. So these were made to be loud on purpose. And then the sound of them became stylistically attached to blues and rag and stuff like that. So that's why they're still existing today. We don't need the loudness anymore, but the sound and the character of the voice is killer, and we all love it. So anyway, Ron Phillips, Cutaway, large body, tricone, ebony fingerboard on a maple neck. Really cool, really pretty, and just perfect playability. This one's set up so that it can be really played well with fingers, and you can also take a slide to it. And the cool thing about resonators too, if you play around with string gauges, you can go back and forth from fingers and slide real easy and have a blast. So let's have some fun. It's a Tricone Ron Phillips Resonator.